Daddy, what are you painting today?
I think I'm going to paint these really cool looking tree ants.
Don't they live in the forest?
Yes, they do.
But you don't have a forest.
You're right. I don't. I guess I should make some trees first before I paint these.
That's probably a good idea.
Well, my daughter's right again. Before I start painting my tree ants, I have to make a forest. So, that means I have to make some trees. Well, the easiest way to make trees, of course, is to get them already packaged. But then you're kind of set in the way that they look. And we all agree that trees make scenery look really cool. These ones here are the regular Christmas trees that come with all the white flocking on them and everything. And they're just remade to look like pine trees. The other way is, of course, I did some 3D printed armatures. The only problem with that is they take a long time to print, and it's always the same tree over and over again, so you don't get a lot of random patterns with this, and I don't really feel like getting into the 3D programs to edit them. And then the next easiest way is, of course, to buy them, the armatures already made, and then you twist them into the shapes that you want, and then you can put whatever you want on them. This way is kind of quick and easy. This is the way I'm really going to use to make it. And then the other option that I started to explore was making wire armatures myself. So these are some trees. These were the very first trees that I made with the wire armatures and moss. Only problem is with the moss, I don't know how long the moss is going to last, so I'll explore that in a different thing. But the wire armatures really give you a good way to make some really cool looking random trees. So I think what we'll do in this video is make some wire armature trees. Well, what I started with was a scrap piece of wood, and I drilled holes, first hole, and then I drilled a hole 3.5 inches up to 8.5 inches, and then took some nails, and you can stick them through, so this way you can make different sized trees. Got some wood clamps to clamp it to the table. That also holds the nails firmly in place. And then I had some 22 gauge hobby wire that I got at the hobby store, and start wrapping it around the two nails. It's always best to go at least more than 10 wraps. Then I cut the top loop so it forms a V, and then I will wrap it around one of the nails. Now I do that so that there's like a loop on the bottom to make a root ball. And then all you do is just start twisting and twisting and twisting and twisting, and start separating branches into 2, 3, and 4, and branching them out. Then I trim off the little ends that curl up, and then I start cutting the bottom root ball apart. This way I can spread out those pieces of wire to make what looks like roots. And it also helps to be able to stand the tree up. I take Durham's wood putty. I like that stuff. Dries nice and hard. Gives a nice surface. I mix it to, it's like it's a peanut butter, and then I use a wood stick and I just start painting it onto the metal wire. It sticks pretty good and it gives a good surface to paint on. There's really no technique here, just glob it on. Then what I do is I'll set it on the pink foam and I'll actually build a wood putty base. When that's nice and dry, I use some, I believe that's burnt umber. I paint them up that and then dry brush them with some suede. Well, there you have it. The wire armature trees. They look pretty darn good. I mean, this is the bendable trees that you can buy from the hobby companies. This is the wire armature, so they look pretty cool. They're just a lot of work. Still easier to go this route. And then here's the tree with some moss on it. I don't know if I particularly like the moss because I don't think it's going to last, be as durable. And then here's the tree with some of my own making. We'll go over that in another video. But I think the trees look pretty darn good. I think the tree hand will be pretty happy when we're all done. I've got to get him painted up too. So, get some wire, get some paint, make a bunch of trees. Take care.